right? A diver? Over here, help me, I'm drowning.
Daughter, stop shielding your eyes. Let my light shine fully onto them to dispel your blindness.
Lord Buddha, where am I? I thought I was drowning. It feels like I'm drowning, but where am I?
Be still, child. Quiet your mind and tell me what you see.
Oh no, I see half a dozen men tangled up in an enormous fishing net. They're trying to escape, but they can't, and the tide keeps slamming them against the jagged coral. It's cutting them, they're bleeding. Help them!
They're the captain and crew of a fishing trawler.
Did they get caught in their own net when the wave hit?
No, they were already here before that. In their past life, their dragnet scarred the ocean floor while trapping thousands of tormented sea animals, razed entire seaweed forests, and shattered coral reefs. Destruction upon destruction they caused, death upon death. For the wastefulness and destructible for life, they were reborn as ghosts who suffer the same pain they caused so many other living beings. Now look again. What do you see?
Oh no! Please don't make me look.
Open your eyes.
But they're so pitiful. They have no arms. They keep trying to swim up from the ocean bottom, but they're using their legs. But after a few kicks, they get tired and they fall back down.
Shark finners are the cruelest of fishermen. They catch shark, slice off its fins mercilessly, to make shark fin soup of all things, and throw the creature back into the ocean while it's still alive. Such a total disregard for the most basic tenet of compassion. Do not do unto others what you would not have them do unto you. The recompense for a past evil deed is manifested in their mutilated, ghostly bodies.
Oh, Lord Buddha, please forgive me. I've eaten shark fin soup before, but I did it in ignorance. I didn't stop to wonder where it came from at first, but once I learned, I never ate it again. Please don't let me be one of those ghosts.
Daughter, if that were your karmic fate, you would be among them already. You and they both had a chance to turn away from evil. You did, they did not. Now, look with me again. What do you see this time?
I see a struggling creature caught in a black, gooey substance. Oh, it's a woman, and she smells like oil. It's stuck to her skin, her eyes, they're burning, she can't see. She's stuck, she's drowning in the goo, but she doesn't die, she just keeps drowning in it.
She was a major stockholder for one of the world's largest petroleum firms that was responsible for the accident. Even though when the company's stock price dropped after the accident, she bought more shares. But she also funded a public relations campaign to make people forget about the horrible tragedy, even though they've seen the terrible images of birds and sea animals covered with oil.
But maybe she's suffered enough. Can you help her?
No, I cannot.
But your wisdom and compassion are supreme.
But even I am not above the law of karma. That woman's past deed determined her rebirth. Now, she's a ghost stuck in the harmful consequences of her actions, just like the others you've seen. But when the period of karmic retribution ends, they will all receive another chance in their next life.
How can life in any of these realms of rebirth be so cruel?
Life isn't cruel. Life just is.
Lord Buddha, why am I here? I don't think I've acted as cruelly as the ghosts you've shown me, at least not intentionally. But I've also not done anything to make me worthy of being in your presence.
Humility is the hallmark of the kind and loving and the wise. I am glad to see it emblazoned in your soul. Tell me, what was the last thing you remember before coming here?
The children, my students, we were working on a recycling project so they could learn creative ways of keeping discarded items from ending up in the landfill.
And what were some of the things your students choose to recycle?
Well, Naomi was turning old clothes into rag dolls for her little sisters. And Ken took a large glass jug and put dirt and seeds in it to make a terrarium for his father. And Yuki was making a mobile out of old CD-ROM discs.
Sounds like you were enjoying yourselves.
We were. But then the earth shook harder than I ever thought it was possible for the earth to shake. The children were so scared, poor things. They're only fourth graders, but they were brave and got under their desks and covered their heads. Ken never showed any regret when his terrarium fell and shattered all over the floor. I was so proud of him.
Any teacher would have been. And then, what happened?
When the shaking stopped, we went to the courtyard. But then the tsunami sirens went off. We had to get to higher ground. The hills weren't far away, but it was slow going because of the aftershocks. Every time the ground shook, the children got scared. It was hard to keep them moving.
But you went on.
We did. Then we heard the roar of the water. The children ran faster, but we passed a grandmother carrying a baby. She was so slow. I couldn't just leave her. I had Naomi take the baby and run up the hill to the top of the retaining wall. The others were already there. Then I bent down so the old woman could get on my back. I don't know how, but I carried her. But the wave was coming fast, and all I could do was get to the bottom of the wall so the children could pull her up. 4 of them grabbed her, 2 by each arm. I tried to stand and hold onto the wall, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. But at least all the children and the grandmother were spared. Lord Buddha, why? Why did the tsunami sweep me away?
It's quite scientific, actually. You live in an earthquake-prone region where tremors are known to unleash tsunamis.
Yes, I understand that, Lord.
Then understand that you place yourself at risk, as did thousands in your town, as did millions around the world who live near fault lines, volcanoes, floodplains, tornado alley. Shall I continue?
Please do. I'm prepared to learn humbly from your wisdom.
Your risk increased because you were in a low-lying area when the earthquake and tsunami struck. You could have gotten away, but you laid the lives of others above your own. Your force of kindness and compassion acted upon their fear, their inertia, so that they could move. But you yourself lost the strength and speed in the process. They survived. You did not. See how the laws of physics even apply to even the acts of mercy?
Please don't think me insolent, Lord. But what I really meant was, why did I have to die that way?
How you died is not as important as how you lived. Tell me, why did you become a teacher?
I wanted to do good. I wanted to impart knowledge and instill good values upon the children in my care.
Why?
Because they'll go on to run our world someday. We can't have them be ill-prepared for such an important challenge.
Well said. And you succeeded in instilling in the children of the importance of recycling, of not littering, not polluting, not wasting water or electricity, of planting trees to create shade and oxygen, but most importantly, the respect of life in all of its forms. None of these went unheeded. Heaven and earth always notice.
I was just doing my job.
But you did it well, and you led your students by example. The last thing that your students saw you do was save a life. Heaven and earth also noticed your good deeds done in secret, your donations to humanitarian aid, animal rescue, conservation efforts, your turning away from eating shark fin soup. Each small deed with huge karmic consequences.
What will happen to me, Lord?
Although you won't remember your former students in your next life, well, let's just say, the next time around, you will be a child in their lives, and you will be their benevolent elders. And they will practice the many lessons they teach you. And in turn, they will teach them to you. As an adult, you will grow in wisdom and devote yourself to seek spiritual truth. And you will have the opportunity to free yourself from the cycle of death, rebirth, and suffering.
Enlightenment, me?
Lean towards me, child. Time continues for all until life's journey ends at death's portal once again. but too many people leave their lives in vain, not learning, not caring, not giving back. May it not be so for you, child. May the path of enlightenment and freedom from suffering be unequivocally marked in your next life. May you follow that path, and in doing so, teach others in a moment of action to bestow a kindness, save a life, save the world, is now. For who knows when and where their karma will cause them to be reborn. May you be wise and reap the blessings of wisdom. As the scriptures say, high peaks and lofty places where the wise dwell. May you dwell in such a place where no wave can ever reach you and sweep you again. Now, awake, little one, unto your rebirth.